is a church out here in Ghana that exposes why some churches do charity work. I've seen them just go like there's been so much, and I wanted to talk about them. But this church, I believe what you're going to see here exposes why some churches do charity works. It's actually the show with the daily Christian commentary videos. This church is called the Church of Pentecost. Perfect example of what the church, global church, is. Not a branch, a global church. This church gives you an example of that. But when a church uses charity in order to push a public persona before the people, it becomes obvious. They start recycling pictures. They start sending out pictures so that people can continuously think they're doing charity. No, it's something they did in 2021. What is it that this church has been trending over? Overthinking. Now, very recently, they came, there was an article thingy yesterday. They donated a hospital, or they just commissioned or built a hospital. This is the page right here. In case you go and you look for it, the Church of Pentecost, you'll see that picture there. So come down. This is it. You can see the hospital. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing. The whole 9 yards, no shortcuts, no. All the way they went, all the way with this hospital. It's absolutely beautiful, honestly speaking. It's not like Abu Papa's church, spiritual Papa's church, where the pastor is always bragging about what car he bought. He once did this. By the way, this one of the brothers in the church was winning so many souls in this church. He was winning so many souls. They were like, you know what? We have to commend this brother. And the giving spirit said, you know what? Let's give this brother something. So, you see, Apostle Emmanuel K. was awarded God's son, after he won 1,000 souls to Christ. This man was in the field. This man was not playing. These are some of the pictures. You saw the clip there. These are some of the pictures of that hospital. And I think this is for the hospital as well. Yes, it is for the hospital. And people came over. And I think that's the general overseer. I don't know. This is how you know a church is properly faced. That me as a stranger looking from outside, I can browse through the church and still not know who the pastor of the church is. And so I think it's him. I'm not sure, because the page of the church is not based on him. It's got all church members. You look at that. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. At one other point, even the camera guys, you can see, they see spiritually. And the camera guy sees spiritually. As a cameraman, I can tell you now, you know what it is like to capture a picture like that. He's capturing her, but through the hand, even the camera people see spiritually, guys. This is deep. They also did do a lot this type of thingy where they do like free healthcare thing and stuff like that. Yeah, I think they were doing eye tests and all of that. All, where is that particular part? And with errors and tests, and this was all organized. Free scanning, right? Free screening. At other point, dedicating 2 church buildings. In other churches, what they do is they'll send you off. You go, you build a branch. If they feel like it, they'll kick you out. Here, they commission the church buildings. Like if you went to this church and you stole, you are evil. You want to this church and you stole. I know you are evil, chef. I am going to make heaven. You're not going to make heaven at all. Another church building commissioned, June 5. June the 3rd, one of the elders donated a personal car thingy. They committed a borehole for a community. They said it was handed over to them on Tuesday. They helped the community get water facilities. Then you go to another one. They went for thingy and they were helping a school get their school kids get soccer materials and stuff like that. This is like every day for them. At one point, donated 20 desks, so the school head was struggling with thingy, and they got them this school desks and stuff like that. That makes a huge difference. Kids don't have to sit on the floors and whatnot and stuff like that. They know what the community needs there. 100 receive support for thingy. 106. Okay. Go to another one. Donations to Tratata prisons, 26 souls won. So it's not just social gospel. It's not just out there. Donate. It's donation with the mission of getting people to hear the mission, the message of the gospel. You move on to the next one. Church thingy dedicated. And again, another church branch donated uniforms to 82 students in this particular region. This is what this church is literally known for. Even people that are skeptical of church, this church, they are highly positive over. Even the Mothers Union in that church is active. Here they commissioned another church building to a certain district, and one of my favorite was this one. This is, I think, when I actually started to hear about them. When this act came out, like in May, there was this trend about a fire station. That's how dedicated these guys are. Fire station. You can see the standard. It's not like, a bunch of bricks. It's like bricks were just put proper facilities for a fire station. Look at this place. These are the kind of things that this church is known for. And they are building for their communities and so forth. No shortcuts taken. No shortcuts taken whatsoever. You can see the fire station there. As I was explaining, for many churches, they use charity to push a public persona. The pastor is always the center of it. He goes there, picks up one brick. It's not because this is the culture of the church. As a matter of fact, it's individualism. Suits, we praise suits, and people buying bigger cars and all that kind of stuff. You don't have a sense of community out of what charity works are being done. It's this church leader. Like I said here, I don't even know if that's the pastor. I'm assuming because it says headquarters. I don't even know. But when most of these churches that use charity to center it around the church leader, you always see him there. And to show that it's not their nature to doing it, they'll keep recycling it. Or when they do it, the leader is always there. It's what? Here you can see it's natural. It's not just done to give praise to the pastor. It's done in a way that it does enhance the other person's life. When a charitable deed is done, from where does it come? So when you see charlatans bragging about being millionaires and whatnot. Like, I've been a Christian for for over 10 years. I've never seen Kenneth Copeland. I'm not joking. I've never seen Kenneth Copeland in any charity thing. Benny Hinn, I've never, not even once. I've never. Maybe he does. I've never seen it. Never seen it. Then you have, some people who charity is used for publicity. When there is nothing that's been done, they'll recycle pictures. They'll start recycling pictures. But for some people, you can see this is natural to them. This is a natural. It's a heart of giving. This is just this year. Fire station, church building, what? To the school, fire station, hospital. You have so-called prophets coming out to brag about being billionaires and millionaires, and your community does not even have a hospital. Some people even go into politics, and still communities don't have hospitals. As a millionaire as the person can be. I think it's sad, but it's not said within that tone. It's said within the tone that it's not said within the tone that they are not doing it. No. It's that it's said that people who follow these people don't see it. They don't see that. Wait a minute. It's a balance. No. It's when they do charity, or come out, give $10,000, they will talk about it the whole year. It's not because they want to do it, it's because, as a matter of fact, some go solicit donations before they actually even do it. But when it's done genuinely, you can see it. There's dedication. Look at that fire station. Did you see the fire station? Did you see the fire station? Look at that thing. Absolutely applaud this church. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. When it's done genuinely so, you can tell the heart of God. Now, these deeds, remember, when you read James, the book of James, and it talks about faith without works, that's what he meant. When he was saying faith without works, he wasn't questioning salvation. Many people make it question salvation. Faith without faith without works is dead was not questioning salvation. I think it's one of the biggest errors that we see within our church. You have to read the context of what that chapter actually brings to question. Now, if you do remember it, I'll put it up right here. It's James chapter number 2, and you can see verse number 16 there. It says, if one of you tells him, so basically saying, someone came to you asking for something, and then you tell them, go in peace. So that's where he is. Né? You tell them, go in peace and stay warm. You didn't give them what's necessary, but you didn't provide what was necessary for the body. What good is that? That's what he's questioning. He's not saying your faith, having faith without holy works. Look at the works that he's talking about. And so unfortunately, James tends to be used wrongly. It tends to be used by people that don't see or understand the context of James. James is questioning believers who were comfortable saying, you know what? Someone comes and says, I'm hungry. And you're there saying, oh no, be filled. He says, no, it is dead in the sense that your faith does not speak volumes of your charity towards these people. It doesn't communicate. It doesn't echo forward there.